Hello student, welcome to I am Chemist. This is Imran, and in today's lecture we are going to learn that how quickly we can learn about different types of reaction that are given by alkanes. So what are alkanes? Alkanes are hydrocarbon which contain carbon-carbon single bond in their backbone. Hence that is why they are known as saturated hydrocarbons. We have two types of hydrocarbon, one is saturated and the second one is unsaturated hydrocarbons. And hydrocarbons are those compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen. So the first reaction that alkane undergoes is halogenation reaction. Now in case of halogenation reaction, what happens that halogen atom replace the hydrogen of alkane. Remember, in this case we are going to take ethane as an example. All these reaction will be given by ethane molecule, CH3 and CH3. This is alkane. Now what happens in this case, we get multiple product like we get CH3, CH2, Cl. This is what in this case one of the hydrogen of ethane is being replaced by chlorine atom in the presence of H mu, which is the sunlight, and we can get mixture of product like we can get CH3, CH, Cl2 and so on. Mixture of product will be obtained, and all these products, hydrogen atom of an alkane is replaced by halogens. Now in this reaction we mostly study about chlorine and bromine. We don't study about fluorine and iodine because the reaction for fluorine is very fast and for iodine that is very slow. Now the next reaction that alkane undergoes whenever we take chlorine in excess, means if we take chlorine in large amount, so what will happen? It would be converted into ethyl chloride, CH3, CH2 and Cl, which is also known as haloalkanes, or which is also known as alkyl halides, along with hydrogen chloride. Now in case of oxidation, alkanes are converted into carbon dioxide along with water molecule. Now this is complete oxidation reaction of alkanes. Now in case of incomplete oxidation, the product would be carbon monoxide and water molecule. Another reaction that alkane undergo, that is in the presence of oxygen. Now in this case, this is the controlled oxidation. We have limited supply of oxygen, and in this case this ethane molecule would be converted into acetic acid, which is carboxylic acid. Now if we heat this alkane, and this reaction is known as cracking, and in cracking reaction what happens that alkanes are converted into alkenes. So we will get ethene molecule along with the liberation of hydrogen gas. Now there are some other reactions of alkanes in which when we react sodium metal with alkane, this reaction is known as word synthesis, and in this word synthesis we get methyl bromide, 2 molecules of methyl bromide, and in the presence of lithium cupric iodide or methyl iodide, this reaction is known as Core-House synthesis, and it would produce methyl iodide. And in the presence of zinc, acidic medium HCl and sodium hydroxide, which is a basic medium, or zinc copper in the presence of alcohol, that is ethyl alcohol, alkanes would be converted into alkyl halides, C2H5 and X. This X represent halogens atom. And in the presence of reducing agent, like if we have lithium aluminum hydride, if we have sodium borohydride, and if we have triphosphine 10 hydride, what will happen? Reduction will take place, hydrogen will be replaced with halogens, again we will get alkyl halides. And in the Kolb electrolysis, what will happen that alkanes would be converted into CH3, C double bond O, O negative and Na positive. Now this is known as sodium acetate. And if we add water molecule into alkanes, what will happen? We will get C2H5 Mg and X, and this is known as Grignard reagent. And if we add red phosphorus in the presence of hydrogen iodide, we will get mixture of product, we will get different product, we will get CH3 CH2OH. This is alcohol. We can also get aldehyde. This is aldehyde molecule, and we can also get ketone molecule like this. This is ketonic functional group, hence this is ketone. And beside this, we have another reaction. If we treat alkane with sodium in the presence of liquid ammonia and hydrogen, or platinum, palladium, or Rani nickel, which is known as hydrogenation reaction. Palladium, barium sulfate, sulfur and quinoline in the presence of hydrogen, or nickel at 523 Kelvin. This is known as Sabater's and Sundren's reduction. Now in this case, what will happen? That alkanes are converted into alkenes, and particularly this ethane molecule would be converted into ethene, or it may be converted into ethyne, which is also known as acetylene. Now these are the reaction, and there are some other reaction which are not mentioned here, but we can mention it over here. The first one is isomerization reaction. Now in isomerization reaction, what happens? For example, if we have straight chain alkane, like if we take an example of butane, this is butane molecule, and in the presence of aluminum chloride, hydrochloric acid at 200 Kelvin and at 35 atmospheric pressure, it would be converted into branched chain alkane. Now this is branched chain alkane. This is N-butane having straight chain, while this one is known as isobutane having one branch. The second reaction that alkane undergoes is known as aromatization reaction. Now in this reaction, what happens? That alkanes, for example, if we have C6H14 in the presence of chromium oxide, aluminium oxide, which is commonly known as alumina, at 600 degrees centigrade and at 15 atmospheric pressure, it would be converted into aromatic compound, which is known as benzene, along with the removal of 4 molecules of hydrogen gas. And if we have carbides, like if we have aluminium carbide, and if we treat it with 12 molecules of water, it would be converted into 3 molecules of methane along with aluminium hydroxide. And if we have beryllium carbide, it may be converted into methane. By treating it with 4 molecules of water, it will be converted into methane along with 2 molecules of beryllium hydroxide. So these are the general reactions which are carried out, which are undergoes by alkanes. The chemistry for the other alkane would be same. I have taken ethane as an example. I hope you would like this video. Thanks for watching.